Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Blindly Plays Trails of Cold Steel. Today, we're, I guess, going around Ymir here. We got some spaces we have to actually check out. We're in the mansion right now. We got a couple of things here. Let's go in here. It's Mother. Hi, Mother. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even at times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Aww. Mom? Hug your mother! Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times I felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Mom? Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left off. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries. Yeah, that was actually something that was going on with Rean in the first game, right? He was, having, I don't know, I guess doubts of what his future was gonna hold. And one of the reasons why his, sister got mad at him, because he was like, yeah, you know, kinda just gonna go off and do my own thing, and Elise was like, what? The fuck do you mean about that, dog? And then she got really mad, and everyone called us a bad brother for a bit, and then we went and made up for a third. So, you know, fun times. Let's see. I'm assuming this is Fatherkins. All the Emperor's major cities are under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had time to deal with the frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, that means Ymir hasn't felt the full impact on the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. A nice snowfall's the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance that it'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arsed, right? Viscount Arsed. Yes, however, can. Didn't this dude take off with... Yeah. Goddamn captain's hat. Did something happen over in the Gram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arsed we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highnesses. Her Highnesses? Yeah, Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Alfin as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I got a mech on top of the mountain down the street, so once we fix that, we're good to go, dog. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'm be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibilities. There's only so much burden one person can bear. You think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words and not my Kafai's words, but they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to come get well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure, thanks, Dad. It's like, this is the only downtime you'll have for the rest of the game. Hey, do you use the same weapon as Machias? That's a shotgun. I'm assuming this is just for hunting, right? You got swords over here, but these seem mostly decorated. Mostly because they're the same size as me. When it comes to, like, voicing characters, I'd probably just do, like, the automatic event stuff and, like, quest stuff. Talking to, like, random NPCs, we should probably talk to Dad again, just in case I unlock something in the notebook later. We'll just let it go. Help me save my voice a little bit. I was kind of hoping that they would have gone more with voicing everything, but I know the game's not exactly new, and it's not a you puppy! Woof! What is your name? Badrick? Badrick? You're a good boy, whatever your name is. I'm gonna go in here. Never mind. We have a horse? I thought these were graves for a second. I was like, we have a grave? I mean, I guess it's not that unheard of to have graves in yards for, like, well, for definitely not pets, but I know that there are some houses I've been to in the past that have, like, a cemetery out in the back. A very small one. I don't know if it was for people or if it was, like, decoration cemetery. Like, no one was actually buried there, it's just headstones. Hi, child. Your name's Elf? Are you an alien who eats cats? That is an old AF reference. Oh, you're gonna help with the shop? Good for you, Elf. Oh, what, my master's your master as well? You working on the blade? Kiki. You got a crush on Kiki or the other way around? Hello, Purple Man. Wow, I'm taller than a lot of people here, huh? I didn't notice that. I know, like, taller than Mom, definitely taller than the sister. Am I as tall as Toval? We'll have to find him. I think we might be. It's only been a month, though. I don't remember Rean being tall. Talking about getting your beauty sleep. Yeah. Speaking of the Divine Knight, can we bring him down here? Oh, right. Usually there's second parts, the... Okay. So you just got this job here, right? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it's true. We've been asleep for a month. We should be pretty worn out, I guess. What's that word I'm looking for? Atrophied? Yeah, our muscles should be atrophied or whatever. It's just useless. Drained. Pretty much non-existent because we haven't moved in a month. I'm not sure how bad it would be after a month, but you definitely have some. That's probably why we're lower level. Ymir house. We'll go there first. We'll go to the red marks last. We should go to the store as well. Hi, who are you? Masa? Masha? Oh, you want to give me a hug too? Oh, Luke was our childhood friend. The guy at the station. Would have been more peaceful if I hadn't come back. Well, maybe. Give it time. Don't you think Elise has grown into a yellow lady? Yes? She's gotten a lot taller and cheekier. She's still kind of small, actually. I get no intention of letting anyone who doesn't meet with my approval in error. So I really feel sorry for her. What? Why? I don't really get what goes through your head sometimes, Masa. So everyone is well aware that Elise has a thing for Rean, and Rean is like, look, only the perfect boy can meet my sister. But he has no idea that she actually cares about him, which is kind of odd. But JRPG syndrome, protagonist syndrome, where everyone fawns over you, but you don't really notice until it's too late, pretty much. Your name's Gizmo, by the way? Why would your parents name you that? Very weird. Very weird choice in names. No offense to your name is Gizmo. But you should go have a talk with your parents if they did name you Gizmo. That's a red thing. So we got a couple of grayed out houses. I'm assuming that means we can't go in them. Let's go to the store first. Hi, I would like to buy your finest weapon from the last game. She's a nice girl, yeah. I just want to hug and squeeze her and never let her go. They call the country's greatest treasure for nothing. Can we not buy anything? Oh, we can. I'm gonna talk one more time. I mean, she's kind of taking shelter here, dog. It's not like she's on vacation, but she is making herself at home, which is good. But she's probably going to try not to stand out, but she probably wants to do as much as she can to help around here as well. Any books? Oh, you do. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and buy these. Never read them. And also, screw that Gambler Jack. I hate him. Hi, Leo. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're blockading some of the goods. And we can't shop right now? That's a shame. Nothing else around here? Alright, so I guess that means we only have exclamation points available. Well, let's start with our sister and Celine then.
Oh, here you are, Elise. Wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
I'm glad you're voiced.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk.
Okay.
I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen.
But you enjoy
The
it.
steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
So you guys were just okay with the talking cat? You didn't have any questions?
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Yeah, the cat's lying to you.
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saved her ass at the minute there. Well, okay. I had the fight handle, alright? Let's not even go there and say I was gonna lose. I had that thing down to like 75% of its, like, health. Or, no, I had it down to like 25% of its health. I took 75% of it off. And then you guys were like, oh, cutscene time.
The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Oh, you're right. She lured Elise in there.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Oh, it was.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
Push her into the water.
I can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial.
And yet it did!
It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want
I
you
wouldn't
to
call
know how
that
much
whispering
I appreciate
anymore.
what you did.
It's more like yelling, whispering.
Like I said before,
It should just be
I
normally
want to
talking.
make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did, and Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time.
I mean, I did kind of lose control of myself for a bit, but that's fine.
I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her,
I mean, dude, you pilot a mech and you're super strong. You can now view the character tab in your notebook. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet throughout the story. As you view specific events and get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you've learned will be added to their section in the notebook. Hi. So you never really get a good view of Celine when you went to that place then, right? You brought sardines? Are you gonna get fat? Is that what you're worried about? Last thing you need to get pampered? Everyone deserves to be pampered sometimes. So we can't go in here. It's the storehouse for Ymir's chapel. Okay. Is there a chest over here? No, it's a rock. Who's in here? Oh, it's the princess. Hi. Hi, Lisa. That is your real name. Well, I mean, dude, if you're younger than her, you can be a little brother. Oh, the princess comes here every day? Well, I mean, she has a lot to pray about, I guess. I mean, her brothers are... Well, one of her brothers is missing. Her other brother is held captive. Her father is captive. Her mother is captive. So, yeah. She's got a lot to be worried about. That humanoid that carried you was called the Divine Knight, yes? I like how you say humanoid. Just call it a mech. It's a mech. That's all it is. Anything in here? No. Hi, Alfin.
she's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Rean.
I mean, that's a good point, Rean, because you were unconscious for most of this. She's been awake.
You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
Do you and Fee share the same voice actress?
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here.
Oh, heart.
Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
And not everyone's gonna believe that
I
either.
still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well...
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna wake up, but he better.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
Toa's somewhere going, that serial head patter's at it again.
I'm so sorry.
But it looked like she needed that.
I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
I mean, it's understandable.
just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric
Rean, do you not know how to hug people?
We had a fight on the morning it all happened.
Oh, really? That's the worst. Oh, it's always sad when you hear stories like that, where like someone has a huge fight with someone and then like one of them dies later on. Like that day they get into an accident or something, and it's just like you live with the grief of them losing them, and the grief that the last thing you did with that person is had an argument with them, or said something like heinous to them. So yeah, that's definitely gonna take a toll. Also, Rean, 3 people have hugged you, and you just stood there awkwardly, like a wall. Just hug them back.
I was planning to make up with him that evening, but I
Oh my God, he did it!
Against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. But in the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset.
Well, that's what you like anyways, but people are weird when it comes to royalty.
Every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me.
I'm going and checking every red exclamation mark, so don't worry about that.
This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why?
Rean, you're so goddamn dense.
I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual.
Well, dog, you were missing for a month. That's understandable.
Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
But that's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Look, you don't want that. That's not right.
Why?
Are you sitting down now? Hi. Oh, Oliver was here, huh? Guessing you meant like way before this happened that Oliver came here. Yeah, Rean didn't even know, looks like. The Phoenix Wings was built as a gift from the royal family. What's the Phoenix Wings? Oh, it's just before he left Fort Liberal 2 years ago. Okay. Shorten the distance between us. I mean, sure. I really don't know how old any of you are, but at the same time, whatever. Where's the last? There's like 2, right? There's 2 more. Oh, the Phoenix Wings up there. And then there's a valley. Okay. I guess we'll check the valley last? The Phoenix Wings. What the hell is the Phoenix Wings? You made it sound like a ship, but this is clearly a building. Hi, what are you? Your name's Baggins? Oh, it's an inn. The royal family helped build an inn here? Oh, the hot spring's being cleaned? Oh, that's... just ruined our gratuitous hot spring scene. How sad. Hi, Maple. Get your butt back to bed. Oh, she's never left the city? Are you talking to me or at me? That is such a good line for someone that's just ranting. Oh, Purple's example. He's a real veteran. Who the hell's Purple? Looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. I guess I'll swing by later. Sure. We gotta try to go into the woman's side. This is the girl's bath, which means I should turn around right now before someone puts the fear of adios in me. Adios, adios. Hasta la vista. Baby. Actually, you know what? Let's come up here first. Hi, are you Purple? You're Purple. Hi, Purple. Why are you called Purple? I mean, I got no real choice to focus on recovery. It's like the only thing I can do right now. I'll check the rooms just in case there's sparklies or anything like that, but I don't think there will be. Generally speaking, the sparklies... Well, that's not true. I didn't miss some sparklies in the first game, but they were kind of obvious places that you check. They weren't really just randomly strewn about like this. Though I guess it's not random when they're placed with a meaning, right? Alright. Who are you? You're the chef. Hi. Oh, it's you, Rean. Your girl is not looking half bad. If you're looking any worse, I was going to have you drink some new vegetable juice I was concocting. I'm perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? Oh, my creativity is infinite, Rean. I've always striving to make the finest dishes in the land. You were brushing up on your own cooking skills at the academy, we? Chronos is offensive, I know. Yeah, my classmate and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Hey, wait a sec, where's my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. I had all kinds of different recipes written down, too. Like this one omelet, I just kept making and making over and over and selling it to the general store. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose it's the least I could do. Take it. Thank you. Is this a new recipe book? It is a spare I had laying around, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try. And here are some ingredients. Okay. Woo. This is what Elise often used to bring me when I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see that you came to understand the joys of cooking while you were at the academy. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, so why not go and make it with your family? Thanks? You can now view the recipe tab. Whoa, recipes! The Mountains of Ymir gives us all kinds of wonderful ingredients. Oh, that's where you get the ingredients? Lady Lucia's herbs even have medicinal properties. What do you mean her herbs? Does she have a garden that I'm unaware of? You want to combine them? Yeah, Civil War, or any war really, does have an effect on the economy. So, we have one more, oh no wait, we have two more red exclamation points. What's in here? What is here? Valley's Echo, it's a bar. Hello child, why are you working at the bar? Cleaning the plates? Okay, Kiki. Your grandfather is doing something very illegal, Kiki. Moritz tried to give him drinking? Good for him. I mean, it didn't last a week, but at least he tried once. Are you Mortz? You're Mortz. Hey, dog, stop drinking. You really... I mean, if people casually come up to you and just go, oh, I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact, that's a bad sign, dog. I mean, you could always try something else until woodcutting kicks back up, man. Let's shop first, I guess. So for a second there, I thought they were going to say that mountain stuff... Oh, fluffy pancakes! The mountain stuff was like a dream we had, but no, that actually happened. We'll check what he has to sell as well. No, we don't need a rest. Buy, you get tricolored onigiri, salty onigiri, which we can make, and fluffy pancakes, which heal a lot. We have good movement speed. Let's go upstairs real fast and bug anyone that's up here, which is no one. We should check the rooms, just in case there's something for us to steal. I mean, this is my hometown. Is it really stealing? Yes, it is, if it's not mine. But at the same time, we should steal. Hi, Toval.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm
Can
just
you teach
glad
me
I
that
made it
move?
in time. Princess Alfin and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
I am pretty great, but also, how'd you know I was there?
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even
Okay,
say who they were.
that's weird.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there
It took you
were.
2 days?
That's strange.
I take all my thanks back. You got information that I was up on a mountain 2 days ago, 3 days ago probably at this point. And you didn't come for me immediately?
Wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it.
I mean, what?
Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war, for starters.
Okay, but mystery callers are important as well, dog. Especially
Yeah,
when they knew where I
suppose
was.
you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included.
Oh, she better be okay.
Sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it.
War does
As it
that.
stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Okay. That's not shocking.
Ouroboros. That secret society?
They're not very secret, are they?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane.
There's a lot going on. Dots.
Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Dog, I don't think he's gonna be able to relax after everything you just told him.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
Which is odd.
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs?
Can't, they're cleaning it.
Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before.
Guess we're going to the hot springs later then?
Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
I mean, we were just there, but yes. So you just told me to go there? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Just checking. So I guess the next one is to leave town? Is that true? Alright. Time to leave town, I guess. It's this way. They won't miss me. What's down here? Nothing. Love it. Really? Yo, are you the lady from the first game that does fishing? What are you doing here? Annabelle, yeah. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishes I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here, though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? I seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. Oh, I recognize you. You're one of the Thor students who helped me a number of months ago, or yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you again, too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. No, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Kenneth, I do actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. He also gave me a lot of free stuff for fish points. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well. Sorry, I'm afraid I got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed, when the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me that he had something that he needed to take care of, and asked me to go on alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in the world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I'm pretty sure I beat you in a fishing competition. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title, Red Angler, I think. I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Red Angler? That means that you caught the famed Guardian. In that case, please take these. Whoa. Thank you. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiasts. How convenient. So go on, they're rightfully yours. That does sound like Kenneth, alright. Thank you very much. And since you got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god! I have plenty of prizes you can exchange angler points for, so beyond being pure bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I'll try and do so when I get the chance then. You've obtained a fishing book. You can fish by inspecting a fishing point by pressing the A button. Fishing points are found in bodies of water all over Erebonia. Records of the fish that you have caught can be viewed under the fishing tab in your notebook. So, I'm assuming we're gonna be running into Annabella quite often then.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
You're right, I probably could fish here. But where? Rean, don't pull this shit with me again.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Where? Oh, there. Okay. Fish.
Huh.
Hit. Right, you gotta mash the buttons. Gotta mash the buttons.
Caught one.
So I should probably just keep fishing here until I run out of points. Ooh. Hey. I'll just keep fishing, I guess. Now, last game, if I remember correctly, I didn't really spend my points all that much. And mostly just kind of saved them until really good stuff was there. And I fished every free chapter Or anytime I could. I think there was a couple of spots that I missed. In the first game, when it came to actually finding them in lakes and rivers and stuff like that. I think there was like one or two. I think I completed the fishing book, though. I think. I could be wrong, hashtag, but it's been a while, right? I apparently can't not catch this fish. This is like the only fish that we can get right now. Which is kind of rude.
Not bad.
And not bad. So, can I just continue exploring this area? It's kind of funny if I can, but hey, I've fought in weirder outfits than a sweater vest. Yeah, same fish.
Caught one.
Whoa. We'll talk to Annabelle and see what she has for sales here. We're not going to use any ground bait right now. Aye. Exchange angular points. So for 100 we can get blind, which is fine. A badge with a picture of a fighter on it, part of a set. We'll probably want to get that eventually. And we'll talk. I guess it would be, yeah. Those look like new enemies up there. Well, let's see how far we can go. I can sense monsters up ahead. I probably shouldn't stray too far from the village. Alright, well, good point. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, one of my videos, I can check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.